working. Probably have to restart my browser to get this to check. Alright. Okay, there we go. Cool. That is working. See the game. Hooray. Cool. I'm back. Sorry for the last few days. I've had a cold. It's not quite gone. So this will be a little interesting to see how long that can last. I'm currently waiting for the sun to come around enough so I can take a bit of a screenshot of New World screenshot. Unfortunately, I started in the darkness. So, give me a minute while I just wait for this to happen. Also, what the hell is up with this choice of music? Epidemic sound. What? Try something else. Like. Right. I'm almost there. Probably could just take it now, just from a different angle. Let's take it from here. Right, there we go. That was pretty loud in my ears. So, Europa. My basic goal for today is, well, not today, for this playthrough, is to basically test out all the new content that they've got. They've got quite a lot of it now. And I've not really tried any of it. That's a lie, I haven't tried any of it whatsoever. So, yeah. Yeah, so my basic plan is build a starter base, as I usually always do, and then build a proper base. I don't know what kind of proper base today. It'll be mostly solar powered, but I think because I've still got weather events on, I've got to put up some amount of wind, just because why not? But I think the thing I'm going to do a little bit differently today is... Yeah, that's a bad one. I want to try and get this thing working. I've built them a few times, and I can never get them to work. Yeah, I don't know why. Just can't. I've tried all sorts of methods and techniques over the years, and it's never done it. So I'm going to have another shot at it. So basically, do a little bit of solar panel, a little bit of wind power just to take advantage of the fact I'm in thingy, but the bulk of it will come from that. That's my plan. I may even go as far as to build a rocket so to bring down fuel. In theory, it should. So yeah, that is my goal. But to begin with, let's first things first get my food sorted. Let's switch the belt and the tool belt over. So the reason I do that is because the tool belt will automatically fill any ores I put into it right now. I do need some more, so let's just go find some. Whereas if it's in the inventory, it doesn't do it. It puts it in your hands. So mod-wise, I've got my usual collection of stacked, but more ore. I've got the infinite paint one since that, which is new from last time I was playing. Somebody suggested it. There, who suggested it actually. I've also got network painter, which apparently, when you paint a something. When you paint a cable on a network, it paints the whole network, which sounded kind of useful. Come on, where's some copper? Lots of iron, no copper. Right. So, the 3 resources you're going to need right away are iron, gold, copper. Because the first set of things you want to make are out of those 3 items. So right now I'm trying to find some of each. Is it this stuff? It just looks a bit weird. No, there's copper. Yeah. Yeah, right. Right, so the next bit is to get a little platform set up so you can smelt this stuff. Ooh, lead. That's useful. I probably also want some coal. I want this for a bit of power. Get just a full stack of this on like the other side. Half a stack. Because that'll just then last for. So, making a base. Start with steel frames. 13 years old. You want a reasonably big area, but for now, probably like go 4x4. Be more than enough to start with. Do make sure that when you do this, you actually make a way onto it. Whether that's just jumping onto it or whatever. Now we've got quite low gravity on this planet, so relatively easy. But if you ever run out of jetpack and you need to get back on it, you just, yeah, kill yourself for not thinking about that a little bit. Iron sheets and so these have got 2 states. That's the first state. I'm only going to go to the first state because there's no real benefit to me doing both states right now. I need to build a greenhouse at some point, in case I will have to do 2 states. But for now, it's just a race of resources to actually do this. That is exceptionally loud in my ears. Get rid of those back. So, I want fuel generator. The autolathe I'll need at some point. Let's just jump it down for now. I'll build it in a minute. Arc furnace is the one I wanted. This is about to get interesting because I'm about to come nighttime. Power controller. So, I'm going to put one of. You don't need one of these, but it does help. This will allow you to separate out power grids, basically.
Power low.
Well, that's not good. Oh, alright, come back to that. So, there is a battery. Basically, this allows you to add a little bit of a buffer. Actually, I don't want to close that. Between your power source, so you don't have to run the power source constantly, and everything else. So remember that this thing will output a lot more power than you can currently use, or even receive. You actually need to make the heavy cable to get it all out. This will also act as a cheap battery charger. Trying to charge my battery. Yeah, that worries me. something should start flashing if this is working properly. It didn't. That says to me, I put this the wrong way around. Wrong tool. There we go. It's now charging. Right, I don't want much of this, so I'm just going to split it. 25. So, my first goal is to get power sorted. Easiest way to do that is build a station battery and a logic circuit. Basically, because then you can fully utilize this battery, sorry, the power from this guy, and it becomes super efficient in terms of resource usage. That was surprisingly quick. Probably. Building this guy. I think. Oh, no, you don't. Stay over there, mate. Oh. Stay. Stay. Yeah, close enough. Not close enough. Okay. Fine. Memory serves. Well. Cable coils. You switch these. That's your job done. Okay, gold. Right. Basically, I'm just going to go straight ahead and build an electric printer. But I need to look up to health. That would help. I just need to get rid of some of the stuff that's in my inventory. Space in here. Not really. Okay. I guess I'm keeping some stuff then. Right. Power. Okay. Right. So, saving some energy. Damn. You actually go quite low with these for some reason. And that should save me some energy. Right. Electronics printer. I need my copper. Or my gold. Which is almost done. Let's put you down. And then I can charge up all the little batteries that are dotted around. This one. Okay. One. Let's just replace these since I've already started using some of them. These little batteries do not last very long. Right. Another batch of these. It's time for the electronics printer when it's finished. I want to make... Now, this is a bit I always get confused about. I think I need to make a furnace to make steel before I can make a big station battery. Not the really big one. Yeah, I need steel. So I need a furnace first. Because once power's sorted, it's easier to sort other stuff out, I always find. My battery's fully charged. Oh, I just remember one other thing. There we go. Let's do. There we go. How are you doing? 89. Okay. No. Thank you. Is the furnace made in here? Haven't got enough iron. Do have enough iron actually. Put a bit of a space between these, otherwise you'll end up with stuff going from there into there. And I have done that a few times. It's quite frustrating. You can't find your stuff. Oh, the interface is gonna bug out. Fine, whatever. Somehow that's something in this game they've never sorted, is why the interface always bugs out and moves around a lot. Really annoying. Let's make this thing then. Same recipe as before. Steel plates with welder. Cables. Steel plates with plastic. There we go. Okay. I do actually have the iron. Didn't think about that earlier. There we go. Another little tip is just click next on these, because then once it gets to the end of this one, it'll stop trying to produce any more. Now I haven't got the resources to produce a second one, so it shouldn't do it, but it's always quite useful. Because they're all messed up. interface is such a pain in this sometimes. God, it takes so long to smelt. Okay. Yeah. Guys in there. I should make the... Yeah. It's quickly. I'll need a little bit of heavy cable as well. This is where it will now stop because I've clicked next. Very good. Start the next one. It's going to be a very simple logic circuit. Made of very few components. It'll just work. Hopefully. This is it. Battery out. Okay. I'm going to just place those down for now and come back to them in a minute. Furnace. That's the next bit. Hit the button so it's the right way around. Don't actually know what the right way around for this thing is, but I always like the pressure gauge at the top. Like that. I think I just need iron sheets for this, don't I? Need a wrench as well, apparently. I probably could make a quick gas thing for this, but I really can't be bothered. I'll just do it the old-fashioned way of going and mining some stuff. Because if memory serves, it never gets warm enough out here to actually melt the ice, so I can actually have it in my hands. And I need oxygen, oxide, and hydrogen. Where's hydrogen? I'm guessing this is silicon. And then some ice. Some oxide, sorry. Which is a deeper blue colour than that stuff, if memory serves. Like that. That one, I think. There we go. Right. And then what was in what? 2 hydrogens, 1 oxygen. I also need the correct amount of materials put into it. Which in this case will be easiest just to do a stack of coal. Additional stack of iron. Give me the 3-to-1 ratio you need for steel. Okay. Good, it does not work around. I'm just going to put one set of these in. So you need 2 hydrogen to 1 oxygen. Basically, I'm just going to use this to smelt down. You need quite a high temperature from reserves. I might get lucky and this might just work. It's just going to work. Wow. That is seriously lucky. Gold needs quite a cool temperature. In theory, it should actually just be me. I might as well just get that ready to go for next time. That won't make it though, will it? Maybe. What temperature does copper need? Is it 600? Apparently so. Perfect. Right, I can make my battery. And I need some cable. I also need to hook something up to there so I can release all the gas. That would probably be quite sensible of me. Right, I need to be quite careful about how I do this when I do it. Because I'll get blown a very long way away. If I'm not sensible about how I do this. Basically, I need to have the output quite a long way away. From where I'm actually releasing it. Have I got passive vents anywhere? Let's try and make a passive vent. I don't think I do have a passive vent, no? I think I only have active vents. Yep, I only have passive vents. Sorry, active vents. Okay, can I make a active vent? Yeah, let's ignore that for now. Battery first. Battery's more important. Okay. So, I'm gonna want my other area power controller quick. Because not risk, for whatever reason, this system going offline. Actually, change my mind. Let me just dismantle this for now. Put this in a more sensible spot. Of course it is that side round. Okay. Okay. The battery. So I want 2 heavy cables, I think. Of course I can't because I've disconnected the power. Moving on. hasn't got any power in it, has it? Alright. This is probably going to blow this cable out. Yeah. Hopefully just about giving enough power. Right. There we go. Right, so the reason that blew out is because this thing outputs 20 kilowatts and that cable can only handle 5 kilowatts. This thing has an unlimited in and out speed. It is truly unlimited. They have put no limits on it whatsoever. If you're not careful, putting the wrong cable will blow it out. But it did what it needed to, which has just about got me enough power to make the bits I needed to actually do this. Right. Now, normal cable. Now I need to hook up all the logic. The way you do that is basically hooking all these bits together. It's always annoying because I always put everything on the wrong side somehow. A whole lot of cable to do this, because this takes a lot of cable. Right. Not quite right. Stop that thing making cable from it. Otherwise I'm going to lose all my cable because it sends it flying. Imports. Right. Logic circuits. Basically for these, you, for a very, very simple one, is you need to read a value, which in this case is going to be this guy.
Power low.
Why does it complain at you at 50%? It's so annoying at times. Right. So there's two methods of this. The first is to read the charge level. Memory serves this gives you a 0 to 1 value of what the current battery charge is. The other way is to read the mode, which gives you these values. Basically, that represents these bars. So full is full green, then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 is all empty. So you've kind of got either way. Pure, they've actually only added in the charge one relatively recently. Because of that, I still tend to use the mode one, because there's not really much of a difference between them. So select solid and fuel generator, select mode. It's on 0 at the moment, because I didn't want that. Battery. Hey, bat. Yes, agreed. However, in this particular case, since this is only a temporary base, I'm never going to add more batteries to this. However, when I build the main base, I will, however, use that method. Right. Then I'm going to compare logic reader versus logic memory. And when the reader is less than memory, it should be on. I can send that into the generator to turn it on. There we go. It's where I'm going to find out I made a mistake and I should have put this guy this side of the power. For some reason, it has a weird habit of it charges one thing, then it charges the other thing. I have a feeling this is charging it the wrong way around. Which means this battery will never get charged. Why do you do this to me, Stationeers? I can never decide how it does it, because I've done it like, if I've had a big bank of them, I tend to wire them like in order, like from one end to the other, but it never actually charges them in that order. So I've never worked out how it does it. But in that case, I do agree it was in the order that they were charged. But I think there's some sort of internal ID to each of these items. And so what it's actually doing is ordering the devices by the internal ID and charging them via that. Which is why it doesn't feel like it makes sense. Right. So my next job was to make this passive vent. No, I don't think I can make it neither of these, can I? I think I need to actually make the pipe bender. Yeah. Pipe bender it is. Oh. Oh no, you make the upgrade modules in that. You make thingies in this. Pipe bender. Put a transformer in front of the power controller to supply both. Interesting. I'll try that in a minute. Hello, by the way, Lighthammer. I'm out of copper. All my copper is in there, isn't it? There's iron in there, isn't there? Let's grab some copper. I know I've got some in the electronics printer. Solid. I'm just going to grab some. Find any. There's some. Oh, I can't wait till I get upgraded tools. I'm on the stable branch. As a general rule of thumb, I don't tend to play on beta branches. Do have a couple of mods on though, so it's just quality of life stuff. There's no game changing stuff though. Oh, what sort of things coming on beta branch then? I know there was a thing on Steam about what they were planning. Project Clinic. Exchange of gases. Ooh. That sounds like it could be quite good fun. They're definitely adding a lot more complexity to this all of a sudden. There's been a whole spate of updates in the last sort of 6 to 8 months, hasn't there? Apologies, I got cold today, so I keep having to mute to cough. At some point, the more I talk, the worse it seems to get. So at some point, I'm going to have to give up on this for a bit. Yeah, the last one I played on was... Which was the last one I was playing? Steam. Thank you, Steam. It's nice when you decide to actually work. I think it was before. I think I was playing while they were doing all the trader updates. So I don't think I've actually played with any of the trader systems yet. Gas trading. Yeah, I think they just brought in the genetic manipulation on the plants when I last played this. So we've got a little bit of stuff to play around with. Hunger. Oh boy. Liquid nitrogen, so to cool stuff down, basically. Now that could be quite interesting, but I'm going to guess it's going to be used for heat extraction, isn't it? Ooh. That'll be fun. Liquid nitrogen is definitely going to be used for cooling stuff, and it's going to be probably the best for absorbing energy in terms of that. Liquid oxygen and liquid hydrogen volatiles. So the liquid nitrogen could be interesting if they start making machines that you have to actively cool, like the genetic splicers, because I can imagine they would chuck out a lot of heat. And I guess some of these generators. But yeah, the liquid oxygen, liquid hydrogen sounds like a very obvious one to pick as well. Throw you over here. Iron sheets. Come on. How did it actually do? It did. Plastic sheets. And then a screwdriver. No. Is there some mod to fix the interfaces? Can somebody please make that? Subject all the contents from this. All this just to make a freaking passive vent. one of the problems I'm going to have with this is, of course, there's an atmosphere in this place, which is going to end up inside of the furnace. So I'm going to have to somehow work out how much hydrogen I need to put in to compensate for the oxygen. Isn't this atmosphere pure oxygen? Yeah, it is. Okay. 21 moles of oxygen. That wasn't quite what I intended to do, but... Wait, what? What? Where's my contents gone? Didn't I have something in there? No, I didn't, did I? I'm being an idiot. I thought the copper was still in there, but it got furnace, didn't it? Whatever. Moving on. Right, I need to make a breathable space, don't I? So I can actually eat. And I know I could just open my helmet and starve for a second, but what's the fun in that? The nice thing is, because of the way that we've now done the time of the growth, there's no actual benefit of trying to put a grow light system in. Well, at least at this stage. It does stack though, doesn't it? Like, you can actually like grow faster under more light. Or something weird like that, can't you? Memory serves? Right, I didn't actually do that quite right, did I? 1, 2. I need to double weld all these. This is that point I go, I think I've got it on the difficult mode, and then realise that I forgot to change it to it. I can never remember how to actually do it. Hang on. I know how to solve this. Save. New session. So what I did was do Europa, turn off creative mode, and just did full stacks on that. And that was all I changed. So everything's in kind of defaults. But if memory serves, I've got the mode on where I have to actually breathe properly. Something weird like that, I can't remember off the top of my head. Right. There's that done. Area power controller. A lot more cable. I really should make some stackers. Make my life so much easier. Right. Doors, 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 doors. Because I want to take chests and things through, I'm better off using the double doors, even though they're more annoying, aren't I? Plastic. Oh my god, pick up. There we go. That any glass on the crowbar, was it? I can tell it's been a little while since I played this. Okay, there's the doors put in. Kit console. Now I need an advanced set. I need one here, don't I? I need 2 active vents because I need the double pressure.
Power low.
Go away. What's my food? 14. Advanced airlock. I need some iron. Active vent. Okay. Now I need to remember how I'm going to do this. So I'm trying to work out how I'm going to do the airlock system on this, because I never do it very well. Now, can you eat drink with the helmet closed? I shouldn't be able to eat drink with the helmet closed. Yeah. Failed, helmet closed. Oh yeah, you're right. The food's going down way faster than the water. I hadn't actually noticed that. Okay. Thank you for the warning. I need more iron. Apparently I'm completely out of iron. Or I'm just silly. I think I might just be being silly. I am just being silly. Right, moving on. Yes. Tomato soup is a ridiculously overpowered thing. I've got one on me. I just haven't eaten it yet. Because I know I could open the helmet and just gobble it. And I could probably close it again before I pass out, but... yeah, I like to avoid that.
Hunger critical.
I may have to actually do it soon, though. Where's the gas sensor? There we go. Cable. Oh. So basically I do have to actually pressurize this and heat it up before I can do anything. I was doing it on Mars last time. And I guess it's just the atmosphere's tops it there. Okay, so I am just in quite a lot of trouble until I actually get this thing running. Great. In fact, I kind of need to actually sort this really quickly then, don't I? Actually building all this isn't going to help me. Okay, let's put on some walls. Try and get this place warmed up. Ah, that's a good idea. I will vacuum out the airlock quick then. Hold on. I need a passive vent. Nope. Of course I took the wrong type of material. And I need some pipe. Okay. That's where I play the game. Which way around was it again? Okay. I'm in a vacuum.
Pressure critical. Temperature critical. Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
Thank you, Light. You probably just saved me. I was a bit too close there. Right. Oh, come on. I don't think I need to do anything to the atmosphere in there, do I, for now? Can just stay how it is. External is 43. Exterior. Interior. Okay. Now for now, I'm just going to put in a really basic system. I know this isn't very efficient, and it could be done an awful lot better, but as a starter, it'll be fine. Huh. Yeah. I don't think I've ever actually, like, gone and tested how long you've got for your health that like, dies off completely, though. Now, in theory, if I just leave this alone for a few days... Here, Charlie. I'm doing alright. I've got a bit of a cold, but I'm doing alright. Yeah, if I just leave this alone for a bit, it should just warm up. Is it really that long you've got for your health to disappear? Wow, that seems awfully long for this game. Okay. Let me think. Yeah, that's just going to take forever. I need to do something about that. Right. I'm going to take some stuff inside. I'm going to cheat. Dismantle this window. I'm just taking in a bit of that for now. Memory serves I need to make a fridge to put some, like, the eggs in. They're probably already dead. Where's the hydroponics kits?
Power low.
I've got a mute button for breathing sounds, so that wouldn't be an issue. How are the eggs doing? 4 hours. Okay. How do I make a fridge? Okay. I actually have everything. Don't have enough iron. I never did make my iron. I realised I was being an idiot. That was not very smart. Ooh. Actually just dumps out as a whole lot these days. Nice. Come on then, iron. more than enough temperature in there. Okay. Let's go find more copper and things and try and use up some of the energy in that. Probably should have done this before I started burning everything, but ignoring that. I probably also want some silicon. Oh my god, that's so slow. Go back to running. By the way, Charlie, do you actually know what this game is? Because I know, of course, I know you from Trackmania stuff, not from Stationeersy stuff. Oh. I mean, the chickens are basically devils anyways, aren't they? Like, they seem to eat a lot. Not really do very much. And lay eggs sometimes. That you have to manually collect. I hate the fact you have to manually collect them. If you don't, then they hatch. Okay. I won't do the chickens for now then. That sounds like that's a bad idea. Yeah, Charlie, this is probably pretty close to Space Subnautica. It's hardcore survival in space. It's not really focused on any kind of exploration, and there is no storyline. It's a pure survival building game. But it's got a really advanced, like, atmospherics and electric system. So it's usually pretty good fun. Alright, let's put this glass panel back on. Oh, I haven't got enough heat. That's disappointing. Okay. Bit more hydrogen then. No! Bad silicon. Why didn't that make? There we go. Oh, I really need to make these stackers, don't I? Yeah, I need a stacker. Let's make some stackers. They're made in that one, aren't they? Yeah, they are. How much have I got in here? 280, 300 still, that's fine. I should really remember to turn this thing off because it uses a load of power. Okay. We guess. I should probably learn to save that gas and actually put it into this room. Oh well. Oh, I didn't realise it actually still chilled when it was open. I kind of assumed it would just, like, not do anything when open. The thing that still annoys me about the fridge is the blooming switch is still green when it's off. Why have they not made it red like all the others? Memory serves, I can light some of these, can't I? That'll help warm this place up. But I have to be careful not to save now and reload, otherwise they persist or something stupid like that, don't they? Or did that get patched out finally? He said don't bother with them, so I'm not going to bother switching the fridge on. Eggs can just go outside and die. Yeah, let's leave that alone for a minute to think about what it's doing. Bye-bye. Right, what am I going to do next? Change my battery over because it's at 11%. Wait, you can light your kitchen and cool your food? Hello, by the way, cat. What? I assume you mean you can heat your kitchen and cool your food. Right. So. That is almost food sorted. I've got power sorted temporarily. So I guess now I want to go and just try and get the advanced metals, I guess. Which means I probably want to go exploring and find all the materials, don't I? I think I have some lockers somewhere, don't I? I think I saw them. Okay, I do. Hello. Ah, that's a good call. I was thinking how the hell am I going to get CO2? This kind of stuff. Open. Okay. N2 is fine in here. 3%. That'll do for now. Okay. I think I'm actually going to make one of those omnidirectional power things for a minute. Then I can power that beacon forever. No, I'm not waiting for that to pressurize. I haven't planned this out very well, have I? Oh, no. Right, that'll give me somewhere to store some ores. Aw. That's a shame. I've never had that kind of a glitch, cat. I'm surprised if you didn't talk to the devs, they would have done something about that, because they're usually pretty good. Only direction. One of these. And I want it on this. Oh. That's a shame, cat. Because it is a really fun game.
Air tank low.
Okay, I'll fill up my air tank. Okay. Yeah. I really don't know what might cause such a weird issue. If it was crashing the game or something, it sounds a bit more understandable. You didn't have mods on, did you? Because some of the mods can be a bit weird. Because they changed the versions quite a lot, so the mods break quite regularly, unfortunately. Right. Need you. If they're willing to give you refunds for, like, if it doesn't work, then yeah, you can just try again.
Air tank critical.
Okay. Here's my air tank filled up. 90 degrees C it got to in here. Let's burst some more of these then. It is a really fun game. I do thoroughly recommend trying again. My only advice would actually be put a couple of mods on, like for example the ore mod and the stacked mod. It does make quality of the game just much easier to play. But if you've had troubles before, I think it would be understandable if you decided just to go vanilla. Okay. Ores. Ores are my next thing. I know there's some lead up here. That's always the one I really struggle to find, yet it's conveniently right where I started this time. That'll probably do. Yeah. Give it another shot if you got the cash to do it. Give it another shot because it is a really good fun game. Like, of course, don't put yourself in any like financial difficulties to play it. I'm also still debating whether or not I buy the DLC for this and actually try one of the other characters. I always think the robot one sounds a bit boring because it's just electricity. That's not that hard to deal with, depending on how quickly it uses up electricity. But like the hydrogen atmosphere for the aliens sounded kind of fun. Have you ever actually tried playing as the new other characters then, Bear? And yeah, I kind of know how that feels, Cat. You spend your life saving up for that thing you want, then you buy it, and then you're in. Then you haven't got any money left again. The aliens need weird chemistry. What does that mean? I thought it said it was a nitrogen environment they need. Uh-oh. Come back here, Colt. Yeah, the reason the alien sounded fun is because effectively you've got to make a place that plants can grow, which is oxygen, and then you need to have a living quarters with, was it volatiles in it? It just sounded quite a weird combination, so it almost sounded fun. How's the battery doing? 28. Let's change that over. God, the dreaded uranium.
Power low.
There's the silicon. Then I need silver and nickel. Is that right? God, I don't need. Oh, God. I don't have any of that right now. Yeah. Don't make me laugh. Bear. Got a cold. That sounds kind of funny though. They tweaked the settings a bit and everyone exploded. Nice. Don't want nitrous. Right. That looks like nickel. That is nickel. First thing I'm making when I get fancy ores is fancy glasses with the seeing ores. That's appears to be the entirety of my nickel though. Okay. Whatever. I did turn the tracking beacon on, didn't I? Yeah, I think I did. I've got the tracker with me, so I'm fine. Okay, I can go get lost. Well, at least until I run out of power I can anyways. I feel like I should make some nuclear batteries pretty quickly as well. Copper. One of those, I was going to say, it's one of those annoying ones with these only. Gold. Nope, there's 3 pieces only instead. Fine. Be like that. Oh, there's more copper. Let's get a couple of stacks of copper. This appears to be quite a big mining. Okay, copper. Ooh, I can see through the world. How fun. Do you get any hints about what there is out there? I don't think I've ever seen that kind of glitch before. Ooh, cobalt. I don't need it right now, but I found that I'm going to grab it because I always struggle with cobalt. Okay, I should probably head back. No, it's iron, not nickel. That's a shame. More silicon, though. That red light, I don't know how well that will come through. The red light sort of in the distance, which is the door lock, looks kind of freaky like this. Right. So I just need silver now. Let's do some battery swapping. Probably go see how the internal of this is doing, shouldn't I? Actually, I don't need to. Spheric analyzer. Minus 33. Get in there. A few more flares and we should be... Right. Okay. I need to change that. I know it's not the correct value, but I don't care. Right. What do I need for the advanced furnace? Electrum, solder, and silicon. Oh, I do need my silver. Oh dear. It's kind of funky with the god rays coming out from the... I feel like that shouldn't work like that, but it looks kind of cool. Whatever. Moving on. Silver. I went that way last time. Let's try this way. Coal. I almost thought that was silver for a moment. At times like this, I feel like I should try that ground penetrating radar thing. But as far as I'm aware, it's pretty useless. Ooh, nickel. Gold. Yeah, I get the impression the ground penetrating radar sucks as well. So it's not just your opinion, Bear. My opinion is that as well. Because it's meant to basically just show you like a scan, like almost an X-ray scan of what's below, isn't it? And like the coloured version is supposed to give you what type of ore it is or something. I feel like if I'm going to find silver, it's going to be on this mountain. I've just found two of the rare ores up there. Is this the mountain I'm next to? Am I like going around the back of my base? When are they going to make a use for uranium? Well, the only thing it's good for at the moment is selling to the trader. Because it's literally got no other point existing. Iron. Rice. Oh, apparently that's oxide. Bit of coal in there somewhere as well. Oh, I should probably get some more of this. More lead. Really don't need that right now. Oh, my water's finally going down. Well, that looks like my base. The answer to that was yes, this was the backside of my base. Silver's going to be such a pain to find, isn't it? I can just tell it's going to be one of those. Let's drink some water and eat some food. Um, 14 degrees C. I can breathe. Oh, I always forget this happens. These things make a blip every time they fully charge, don't they? Because of the way the game functions, it blips. Oh boy. Right. Water is too cold. Ooh. I'm guessing it can't accept in heat when it's not in. That's going to take a little while to warm up. Let's just leave that alone again. Close helmet. Before I forget. Because otherwise I would have a very bad time of it. Okay. Let's carry on the silver search then. Now that I've got daylight, this should be a little bit easier. With Electra and something I just need to move forward. So I have no choice but to try and find this one with silver. Even if it's a little bit boring to do. I don't know why it is in this game. There's always one material I can never find to begin with. Aha! Having just said that, it has appeared. We're in business. Time to go get all the fancy stuff. I think this is also actual ice, or is this oxide? Oxide. I should probably consider getting some ice at some point soon. But not right now. It was that way. I thought it might be. That big mountain in the distance looked kind of familiar. Oh yeah, I can see the lander.
Power low.
Power is fine, deal with it. Whoa, 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 whoa. You don't need to jump over my base, I want to jump to it. Right. Advanced furnace. Electrum. Is that on that. Really? You're not just going to take me to the Electrum ingots page. 800 to 2.4 and above. Okay, Electrum. Solder. Above 1, but really cool. This might actually just straight out work. 550 Kelvin. Just need to wait for it to cool off a little bit then. Nice. Easy. Huh? Oh. I need to make Constantine as well then. Who died yet? 6.3 hours. Okay. How do I make Constantan then? Copper and nickel. Needs lots of pressure though. Okay. Oops. Okay. How much oxygen is in this? Can I just dump this straight in and it should react? No. Okay. Let's let the temperature out then. I may actually need to add more oxygen into this then. Yeah, that's not going to make it to 20, is it? So I'm definitely low on oxygen, aren't I? Okay. There we go. Let's let all that out before I blow something up. I would totally do that. Okay, electronic printers mod. We're running low on anything. No, I'm probably alright on most of the other stuff. We've got silicon here. Yes. What other things have I got? Invar. Iron and nickel. Yeah, I'm not making that right now. Solid fuel hydrocarbon. What the hell's that? Pure gas mixture of 2 volatiles and 1 hydrocarbon. What on earth? New solid fuel type. Can you find it in coal? Why do I feel like it needs, like, itself to make? Oh, so you put the coal in a centrifuge to make hydrocarbon, and then you can use the hydrocarbon to make solid fuel. Or biomass, okay. Pure gas mixture. Interesting. Oh. They changed that recipe. You normally relocate your base via unexpected detonation. I can't say I've ever had to relocate my base because of an unexpected detonation. I usually do it through expected detonations. I don't get how you manage to blow stuff up so easily. This game is not hard to not blow stuff up in. In fact, I find it is quite easy these days because they've made all of the pressure and all the pipes and things much higher. What can you say? It's a gift. Like, do you just accidentally drop, like, volatiles into your nice atmosphere and it just goes kaboom? Right, let's disassemble a couple of these things. I don't need you anymore. Watch me as I now regret that because I'll need something that isn't there now. So you're one of those people that likes to go, I wonder what would happen if I did this, and it works quite well then. Is that what you're telling me, Bear? Especially when dealing with MIPS. Didn't I hear that something like they were going to change it to something else other than MIPS? Or they were going to improve MIPS or something? Oh. No comment. For some reason I thought that was the mod. The Oslathe mod. And it wasn't. It was the advanced furnace. No comment. Oh yeah, I was going to check how the food was doing. Okay, good. You're now the correct temperature. The plant is growing. Potato is growing moderately well towards fruiting. It's probably because something wasn't quite right. Mips has had some love recently, but there has been talk about implementing a loo for custom console stuff.
Power low.
Now I've got to go remind myself what the hell loo means. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's too cold in there. That's why it's complaining. I might need to go back in and put a few more flares in then. And while I'm in here, let's Yeah, I always feel like that the MIPS is really good, but it's quite hard to program in game, and having like almost a console to test against would be quite nice. Okay, there's that one done. I'm going to need steel sheets to make this, I think. Not any electronic part. Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. Right. So what you mean is you could actually put a custom display from the MIPS onto a console. Oh, I need steel, don't I? 5 steel sheets. Of course, steel is one of the last ones to come out of it. Right. So. What next? I think the next thing I should do is make a gas control system for the furnace. Because I think that'll make my life a lot easier. So let's put on some more frames. Okay. So, I'm going to want an ice crusher, which I think I'm making here. It's kind of annoying you can't click that button before it actually comes on anymore. Ice crusher. This right now I get to spend the game of Let's move all the materials around until I can be bothered to make more materials. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ice crusher. I will then want a pair of tanks. I don't want insulated tanks though. The reason I don't want insulated tanks is because it's easier to just let all the gas stay at the same temperature, and that'll be minus something horrendous on this planet. I knew that was coming. I'm gonna need more steel. I need to hook you up to power, don't I? Now you're going to complain at me because you haven't got any pipes attached, aren't you? Oh. There you go. You're happy now. And go. Oh shoot. You saw nothing. Nothing happened. Whatever. I was wondering why the amount of pressure in it was going down so fast. And that would explain why. Unfortunately, now I'm going to, because the temperature's too low, I'm actually going to need to depressurize this a bit. And put some more oxygen and things in it. Which is mildly annoying. Oh, I've not got quite enough. Should be going. That was weird. Why did that not auto ignite? Well, I successfully raised the temperature in the local area by 10 degrees C doing that. Come back here, you. You are not allowed to go flying away on me. Okay. So I need 2 atmospherics.
Filter low.
So I'm going to do 1 for volatiles and 1 for oxygen. And I want kind of a single big tank just to kind of store. To store in waste gases, because it's worth keeping the waste gases, I think, because it helps me with gathering carbon dioxide and things like that. The thing I have to be really careful of is making sure that I don't accidentally put volatiles and oxygen into it. Otherwise, it might go a little bit kaboomy. Which, as fun as that might be, I probably shouldn't do it. Then I just need some filters, don't I? Volatiles. Oxygen. Active vent. So I want the active vent. Since I've got oxygen in the atmosphere, there's no point in me crushing ice for it. And I know they're in the wrong spot, but I'm just kind of gathering all the bits I need. I'll need a gas mixer. And I will also want a radiator. A pipe radiator, to be exact. Just to ensure that these two gas tanks are actually the same temperature. That was not what I wanted. What did I want? Heat exchanger, that was it. I want a pipe heater. Because I need to be able to start the explosion. That's what I wanted. Really? You're gonna make me put you on a pipe as well? Okay. So. Ice crusher / active vent gathers me gas. These two filter out the 2 gases I care about right now. The rest of it gets dumped into that tank. The volatiles and oxygen get put to the same temperature with this thing. The gas mixer puts it into a separate pipe system. And from there, it goes kaboom. And I can then put it into here. Okay. But I think I need some insulated pipes for this, don't I?
Filter low.
Why are you telling me my filter's low?
Filter low.
Oh god, you're not going to tell me this constantly, are you? Probably only want like 5 or 6 of these. That should be enough just to get me going, let's say. Okay, see you in a bit, Bear. Have fun being an adult. I'm trying to avoid it today, personally. So. Let's put in these ones first. Okay. And the gas mixer can go on the end. You can go on here. Aw, one off. I'll deal with that in a minute. Right. So from here, I think I am better off repositioning all of this, which doesn't surprise me. Then what I could do is have these two go down like this. I probably need to move that around a bit over that end, but it'll work. Okay. I then need to place you. just hook you up. That will equalize the gas between the two. Okay. Go get some paint. I'm going to paint some of these a little bit. So that makes a bit more sense what the hell's going on. So, white is going to be for oxygen. Red is going to be for volatiles. Right. Wait, you can paint your thing. Nice. I had no idea you could do that. Moving on. Okay. So the next bit is put the atmospherics back down. Which way around do these things go again? Filtered, unfiltered. Input. Okay. Makes that look like that. When you filter the oxygen out, it then filters out the hydrogen.
Power low.
Debating between wrench and hand drill there, and of course it was the other one. Okay. Then the output from the ice machine go into one of them, go to the other, and then that can all go into a big tank sat somewhere. I guess we'll sat over here. So what do I need to build this? Iron sheets. I assumed it was a welder. Didn't really look. 2 cable cores. Which of course I don't have because I need to make some more. Kind of annoying you can't select those things while it's booting up anymore. You have to actually wait. Okay. I need to build some stackers. Not entirely sure what happened there and why that stopped. Might because I connected something to the network and that caused it to die. Okay. So that gets me ice in. Oxygen gets separated, thingy gets separated. Then put some more end frames down. Let's be somewhat sensible, put these a little bit away from the main base. So if I do blow this up, which has a reasonable chance of happening because I'm not really going to pay attention to its internal pressure, it doesn't blow too much up with it. Basically. However, because it's a large one, because it's not insulated, it will lose temperature. And it should take a reasonable amount of gas before anything happens. Okay. Tank. Okay. Right, the last thing I need is put that active vent in. Now, I could put this directly onto this piping network. Like that. But I'm not going to, because I'm actually going to put it onto this network. The reason being is just in case I suck in, like, something that's not oxygen. Okay. Right, that should all be working. So now what I need to do, dump my ice in. Turn these on so they start filtering. Oxygen. Volatiles. N2. Sweet. I'm going to go make some pipe meters, the manual ones, a minute. What do they require? Iron and copper. the rest of this into here quickly. They're running to make their stackers, and it's being done on me that haven't. Let's put you there, so at least I watch you. Better told me how to remember which direction these things go in. What direction do these things go in again? Ah, inwards is from pipe. No, I never remember. That way. Right. Last thing I need to do is move this lot. Because I didn't quite put it in just the right spot. Okay. I did this up a bit. Okay. I'm going to go and grab some ice from it.
Power low.
Wait till this gets to 2 and I'll turn it off again. Okay. I need pink stuff. Pink stuff was on the mountain, wasn't it? Question mark? Of course, more lead. Or did I find that patch before? Can't remember. I think I found it before. I actually just thought of something else I need to do. Oh my god. Why can I not find pink stuff? Hey, pink stuff. Okay, that'll do. How do I get back home? There it is. Home sweet home. So nice things being cold enough not to worry about ice melting in my hands. Perfect. Right, the thing I forgot to do is I need a cold feed into this. So, the reason for that is some of the advanced metals require high pressure but low temperature. So, easiest way to deal with that right, all my valves. So what I want some more of those. Um, cable a minute. Okay. Need some normal pipes just to tart this up. I'll need an active vent for sucking gas.
Hunger caution.
Active vent. Insulated pipes. Need a few more of those. Okay. Let's put power back down there. Pressure gauge on there. Okay. Right. That should be a fully functioning system now. So, pressurize this with whatever I want. When this is open, which it will be by default, it allows hot gas into the furnace. If I close it and open this one, it allows cold gas into the furnace, but most importantly, doesn't allow the cold gas back into the hot gas. Right, that should work. Perfect. Now I just need to leave the heater heated up. So it goes kaboom. You since I made you by accident, can just go on there.
Filter low.
And that should therefore work. So let's just have a quick check the plants are working. This is the wrong way around. Oops. Did I do 66% oxygen by chance then? Oops.
Power low.
I put it the wrong way around, didn't I? Whoops. Cheers for the warning. Why are you guys barely growing? You have water. Water's at a nice temperature. Atmosphere's acceptable. Pressure is acceptable. Temperature is acceptable. Why are you barely growing? Yeah, I'll switch that over now. It wasn't intentional that I put it the wrong way around. I'm just being an idiot. Plus, why is that one growing much better? Is it just a light thing then? Yeah, they made the ignition temperature much higher, didn't they, for volatile mixture? That's why that's on it. Yeah, so that's going to take a while to heat up, basically. But yeah, you're right, I put it the wrong way around, didn't I? Oh well, it'll work itself out. I'll fix the problem. All I needed to do is combust once, so... They upgrade the guide on making food. Water, sunlight, and the crest gaps. Plants require carbon dioxide and produce oxygen. Not really. Oh well. Light hammer. What do you mean by N2O volume is 50 degrees? Oh, you mean combustion. Oh. Oh, so you actually combust better as nitrous oxide rather than... Okay. Something tells me I'm going to have to build a grow light. Or I could just make a proper hydroponics thing. Just make the proper hydroponics on it. No, because I can't move the food across. I was wondering when one of these was going to turn up. I thought it'd been quite a rather long time since I'd actually had one. Almost 3 hours into the game and it's only just fired one of these at me. Oh. Okay, that's something I didn't know. Because you can get, like, O2 up to 2100. So what temperature does N2O burn up to then? Oh, wow. 3 to 4,000. Jeez. Oh, and you can actually produce it. Okay. I'm going to have to play with that at some point. Because I might actually get some out from making walls and things. Yeah, lead and silver gives me a little bit. Okay. I will have to go play with that. I'm going to stand in here until this storm goes away. Yeah, I figured that much. You actually get quite a lot of it from each one, but I'll at least collect a little bit of it from the silver and the lead. But I think I will save that for the proper base, because that sounds like quite good fun to mess with. Here's an interesting question while I'm waiting. Do you know how to set one of these up properly? Because I know basically you have to supply it a fuel mixture, but I can never get it to actually, like, stay on. Whenever I put fuel into it, it always overpressurizes or just dies, and I can never get, like, the correct amount of fuel into it. Because I want to try and set one of these up as the main fuel source for the base. The big base, once I've got on a bit further. That's combusted. Yep, that bit I know, and it produces a lot of heat and some annoying gases. Oh boy, I need to be more careful of doing that in the future. That pipe is getting quite heavy on the pressure. I wasn't expecting to take so long to do that. Yeah, so you need an atmospheric room. Yeah, the fuel generator produces heat. Does it not produce gases then? Alright, I thought it produces a bit of gas then. Okay. How much heat does it actually produce? Like, how much heat do I have to offset somewhere? Okay. So I just need to pipe the gas. Okay, yep. That's easy enough. Right. What was I thinking?
Power critical. Temperature low. Power critical.
What? Uh-oh. Where's my lander gone? I know it breaks after a few winds, but it doesn't break after one now, does it?
Temperature low. Temperature critical. Temperature low.
Um,
Power critical.
yep. Okay. Okay, so you just basically keep pumping in air to keep it cool. Oh no. Does that mean I've lost my lander? Because I had a load of stuff on it. Oh. Like all the spare food and all the spare water and... Oh. Last time I played Europa, it survived quite a while before it blew up. Oh well. Okay. So for the fuel generator, I can just basically run a... Do I even need an IC10 controlled volume pump, or can I just do it with standard logic and logic gates and stuff? Logic readers on gas, and if it's above a certain temperature, it just pumps in more gas. Okay, do it on IC10 then. Is that because you can set like a trigger point for on and off? Ah, right. I see what you do. Okay. Okay, yeah, I see why you
Air tank
calculate then. Okay. Making a grow light for this for now. I don't think it is. Um. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted. Liquid canister storage. That's what I want. Okay, so how do you control the inflow of the fuel? Or does it not really matter? You can just shove as much fuel into it as you want. one short. I need to go find some ice, don't I? Let me smelt this, then I'll go find some ice to put in that. Wait, so... that doesn't quite make sense. So, you can put a pressure regulator in front of it to control the pressure. So how do you control the power output then? Is it higher pressure equals more power? But it doesn't you're saying it doesn't actually consume more gas? Is that what you're telling me? Alright, let's go find ice. Dark blue stuff, I think is the right one. Oh, shoot, that was oxide. What did this? Okay. Alright.
Air tank critical.
Okay, so the colder the fuel mixture. If you put in the N2O, does it improve it at all? Over oxygen. Okay. That sounds potentially doable then.
Power low.
Right, I need a water bottle thingy for a minute. Okay. Well, because you've introduced me to it, I'm definitely going to have to try it. Just because it seems like fun. I need a water bottle thingy. And a couple of water bottles. Now I have a distinct issue with the fact I've just lost all my backup food and water. I kind of need to sort this now. You know what? I'm just leaving it. Oh, I don't need to do it yet. Like I said, this is going to be the main base thing. And I plan to have a little bit of solar panels and a little bit of wind. Just in case. Because I've never done it before, I'm expecting it to take me a little bit of just messing around to get it right. Okay, that's all my water gone. I need to go find more water. Give me a minute. So that gave me 6. So if I did 300. I can find that much. Okay, there's 13 kilopascals in there. So that should last a little while. Does this work by any chance? Nah, I think it would. Okay, I just need to remember to come in here and turn this off from time to time. Also, my music has stopped. Okay, so I need a table and a microwave. Ah. Yeah, I know. I think the problem is those ones are getting too much darkness. And if I just leave that on, that one's going to get too much darkness. So I'm just going to leave it like that for another minute. Okay, right. Okay. We'll at some point just make more walls. But can't bother right now. Okay. Table. And of course I'm going to have to make the microwave and the electronic printer. Lovely. Do I make a basic pack, a basic canner? They're such a pain in the ass if memory serves. No, I'll skip out on that for now and I'll just microwave the meals for now. Yeah, isn't there something that requires like something else to grow as well? Isn't there like an alien mushroom that needs something weird to grow? Okay, that's actually not a bad idea. Like, I will implement that in a moment. Okay. Grow light. I only need one grow light. I need the kit sensors. Oh, I haven't got iron sheets anymore to build this stuff with. God damn it. Why did my lander have to blow up instantly? 5, 2, 3. So center to read. 1 logic IO to write, batch write on 2 of them, one to hydroponics, one to grow light. Okay, that should work. I may have to try the mushroom thing. Because trading is one of the things I want to play around with in this time. It's not something I normally bother with. Right. Let's hook that up to power. Oh, I just need to be out of those now. Let's turn you on for now. My opinion of the new trading system, way overcomplicated. What makes it so overcomplicated? Should have made the stack as well. I put all the stuff was in the. Okay. I didn't hook up the hydroponics, did I? The data port. Oops. You have several different landing pads for different tier trader and 3 different satellite dishes for those traders. You have to complete the dish for the next direction to resolve the trader and tell it to land. The bigger the dish, So yeah, the thing about those dishes, I always just put an IC chip on them with some code that just went and found. Wait, so you can't just sell anything to them anymore?
Hunger caution.
Oh. Does that mean you can't just use them to get rid of all your uranium that you no longer want? You pick up by accident from time to time. Oh. Oh. That was one of the most useful things about traders. You could make money out of something you didn't need. Right. What am I doing next? So, that's food hopefully sorted. I should probably eat some food, shouldn't I, while it's complaining at me. You used to be able to push these things. Game? Why? Okay. It sounds like the trader is going to take a bit more work to make it run nicely these days. Right, let's go rescue my thing because it decided to appear outside. Wait, come here. Thank you. I just remember these things being annoying to get through airlocks. They don't really fit in them if memory serves. Game. Where did you just yeet that to? Okay. That one I am definitely just going to have to quit out and load back into my last save. Go backwards, okay. There's no way I can deal without having any seeds. Yeah, not even very far ago. Why do I feel like my potatoes suddenly decided they weren't going to grow? Yeah, I was kind of just using the crates because they were there at the start. No, but like my plants reset when I reloaded. Like they're all back to their default states now. So basically every time I reload, all the plants are going to go back to default. Lovely. Okay. Good to know. The good news is the logic circuit's working. So, yeah, hopefully that will help. Oh, it's only optical. So basically when it goes to the next state, it will reappear in whatever form it's supposed to. Okay, that's not so bad then. Okay, I'm making these damn stackers. Because I've been putting this off for so long now, it's getting ridiculous. Thought it was... No, you're right, it is, isn't it? The seeding comes after the fruit. We missed a stacker. I needed that shoot. Okay. One problem solved. Now I need some iron. So I can build my tool manufacturer, and then I can work out what I need to build the fancy armor and stuff. The heavy armor, and all the fancy tools. I still haven't eaten anything, have I? Okay. I haven't got a labeler. Sheets. There we go. Plastic sheets. Well done. I think I need to stop soon. My brain's beginning to get addled. My nose is starting to run really badly now. I need to stop and relax for a bit. Let me build the tool manufactory, and then I'll stop at that for today, I think. It's a bit funky the way it throws them out to the side. What the hell's causing that? Yeah, I'm about to start thinking about doing that. Copper I want for cable, don't I? Nope, I've already hooked that up. Okay, now I need the fancy mod. Tool printer mod. Steel, electrum, constant solder. Okay. Right, I'm also, next time I start, going to be more sensible about the way I distribute all of the ores. So that things actually work quite nicely. And I don't have to constantly move stuff around. Yeah, I'm actually going to call it quits there. You don't need to see me put a button tool printer mod on. I will probably be back in a few hours' time, but I'm going to switch games and play Trackmania for a bit. So I will be back with that in a few hours' time. So yeah, thank you very much for the help, Light. If you want to see more and see how my progress, then a follow would be appreciated. I don't think you have. No problem. And I will be back with this in the week. Thank you. Follow them, Light. Yeah, so I'll be back with this in the week. Probably Tuesday or Thursday. I don't know which one yet. I tend to stream Tuesday, Thursday, and then either a Saturday or a Sunday. But it's a bank holiday in the UK, so I'm a bit messed up this week. I'd normally be at work right now. Where did my screwdriver just go? So yeah, bye-byes for now. Have a good one.